Hello children, welcome to AIMS India's online classes. Do you remember yesterday's class? What did we do? We discussed state and national previous Olympiad questions. Yes, so even today's class will be continuing the same. Yes, in today's class we'll discuss few more previous Olympiad questions. Okay children? With the first question for today, how many numbers are there which contain two digits? See children, where do two digits numbers start from? 10 and then they end at 99. Yes, from 10 till 99 we have the two digit numbers. Now we should it is not possible for us to count right from 10 till 99. So what can we do is we can, if I say, see, from 10 till 50 till 15, how many numbers are there? Means what will you say? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. How many numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers. Okay, from 10 till 15 there are 6 numbers. So if we subtract 15 minus 10, what will I get? I will get only 5 but not 6. So whatever the difference is, so when I add 1 to the number, I will get the total numbers between from 10 till 15. Understood? From 10 till 15, if I subtract, the answer will be 5. But when I add 1 to it, then I will get the total numbers from 10 till 15. That is equal to 6. Yes? So in the same way, to find out the numbers from 10 till 99, what should we do? We should first subtract 99 minus 10. It will give us 89. For that we need to add 1. 9 plus 1 10, 8 plus 1 9. There are 92 digit numbers. I hope the concept is clear children. Yes, there are 92 digit numbers between from 10 till 99. Next question. A boy has drawn a ball from a bag containing balls numbered from 1 to 100. It is found to be 89 more than the least two digit number. What is the number? What is the least two digit number? 10. Yes, 89 more than. So when we add 89, 9, 8 plus 1, 9. What will be the answer? 99. So the number is 99. Easy, right? Yes. Next question. Which number is 10 more than 567? Again, what should we do? We should add 567 plus 10 is equal to how much? 577. Option B. Next question. Find the predecessor of 10,000. What is the meaning of predecessor children? We have discussed it in our classes, right? Pre means before. So predecessor is a number that comes before a given number. How to find out? We need to subtract 1 from the given number. 10,000 minus 1. Now 0 minus 1 is not possible, so we need to borrow. So when we are borrowing, first 0 becomes 10, the other 0 becomes 9, and after zeros we'll be having a number, right? So that becomes minus 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. Okay, first 0 becomes 10, other zeros become 9, and the number after the zeros becomes minus 1. Now 10 minus 1 9, 9, 9 and 9. What is the answer? 9,999. That is option A. It is the predecessor of 10,000. Next question. What is the place value of 2 in 527? First step is to write the places, ones, tens and hundreds. 2 is in tens place. So its place value becomes what? 2 into 10, that is 20. Yes, this is one way of writing the place value. Or in the number 527, after 2 you are having how many digits? 1 digit. Yes, so after 2 you need to place 1 0. That will become our place value. Okay children, option C 20 is our correct answer. Next, find the number with 8 in hundreds place. Hundreds place, what should be there? 8 and 6 in the ones place. Yes, in the ones place it should have 6 and 7 in the tens place. In the tens place 7. What is our number? 876. That is option D. Clear? Next question. Identify the greatest number that can be formed using 3 different digits. If you look, what should we do? The greatest number that can be formed using three different digits. There should be three different digits. If you look at option A, 999, 999. See, this is the greatest number, yes, but here all the digits used are only 9, but we should use three different digits. So option A cannot be our answer. Next, 9, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. There are three different digits, yes, but is it the greatest number? No. So in the greatest number, what will you do? You will write the numbers in descending order. The digits in descending order from big to small. If you look at here, this is not in descending order. 9, 7, 8. Is it descending order? No. So again, B is also not our correct answer. Coming to option C, 987. Again, 987 are three different digits. Yes. Now, is it the greatest number that can be formed? Yes, children, this is our greatest number. See, 9, 8, 7. All these are placed in descending order and we are using three different digits. So, option C is our correct answer. Next question. The numbers from 1 to 25 are written one beside another. Which digit is in 25th place from right? What are they saying? All the numbers are written one beside the other. It seems 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 till where? Till 25. Okay, we have written one beside the other. No gap, nothing. All written as a single number. Then what should we do? Which digit is in 25th place from right? From the right side. This is your right hand, right? Your right hand is on this side. So from the right side, 25th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Which is in the 25th place? 3. That is option C. Clear, children? Next question. Which of the following statements is correct? Now, yes, we have done a similar problem. Yes, similar problem, but here the numbers are different. Option A is 321 is greater than 235. So, I will take without the symbols first. Now, if we need to compare the digit in highest place value, this is 3 and this is 2. 3 is greater than 2. So, it should be like this, 321 greater than 235. But here it is less than symbol. So, option A is not correct. Coming to option B, 725 less than 638. If we compare 7 and 6, children, again 7 is greater than, but here we are having the less than symbol. Again this is also not correct. Now option C, 420 is greater than 510. If we compare 4 and 5, 4 is less than 5 but not greater. So again this is wrong. Next, the last option, 827 greater than 639. If we compare 8 and 6, 8 is greater than 6. Yes or no? Yes. Here also it is written as greater than. So option D is our correct answer. Next question. Find the smallest 4-digit number. Now how to write the smallest 4-digit number? It is a 4-digit number. So we need to make 4 places. Yes. In the 4-digit number, the first digit should be 1 and in the remaining places we need to keep zeros. Okay children, the first digit should be 1 and in the remaining places the digits should be zeros. So this is our smallest 4-digit number. Option C, 1000. Next question. Which of the following set of numbers is in the order from highest to least? What should be the order, children? From highest to least. That means the given numbers should be in descending order from big to small. Now let us check. Option A first. 982, 985. 982, 985. See, first two digits are same. So we'll compare the third digit 2 and 5. Yes, 2 is less than 5. This is the lesser number and this is the higher number. Lesser number is written first. But what should be there? Highest should be written first. So is option A in the correct order? No. So option A is our wrong answer. Next, coming to option number B. 1920, 1902. But children, if you look at this in the thousands place, first we are having ones and then we are having 9 and then 2 and 9. Yes, 1, 1, 9, 2, 9. Is this in any particular order, children? No. First we are having lesser, then highest, then least and then highest. So again these numbers are also not in the order from highest to least. So option B will also be our wrong answer. Coming to option C. See, if you look at the digits in the thousands place, first we are having all 9s, then 8s and then 6. The order is from highest to least. 9, 8, 6. Yes, highest to least. So that is correct. Now let us compare the digits in hundreds place. 8, 7, 6. 8, 7, 6. Again, this is in the order of highest to least, right? Yes. So these are correct. Coming to the next digits. 9, 7. Again, these are in the order of highest to least. Correct. And lastly, we are having 6000. So in option C, all the numbers are in the order from highest to least. So option C becomes our correct answer. Okay, children? Next question. Monica had a collection of 659 stamps. Which of the following is the number name for 659? Now how to write the number names, children? First write the number and then write the places on top of them. Coming to the first digit, 6 is in hundreds place. So what does it become? 600. Now 5 is in tens place. So what will we call it? 50. 9 is in ones place. So it will be 9 only. 659 is our number name. That is option C, 659. Clear, children? Next question. If one box represents 5, then write the number represented by the diagram. Okay, one box means 1 it seems. So there are 1, 2, 3 boxes. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes. Yes, 3 hundreds, 5 tens and 6 ones. What is our answer? 356. Option A. Simple, right, children? I think you might have done this in the form of abacus. Yes, in an abacus you'll be given an abacus like this and you will be asked to write the number represented by the abacus. That is the same here, children. We are having 3 in hundreds place, 5 boxes in tens place and 6 boxes in ones place. So the answer will be 356. Next question. Sohan had a basket full of some number tokens. He likes the numbers that are in the red basket. Which of the following will he like the most? Now, so in this red basket, what do we have? 6, 5, 9 and 2. Now Sohan likes these numbers, it seems. These are his favorite numbers. Now we should find out from the given options which number will he like the most. Now suppose if I say that I like bananas. I like bananas the most. So what dish will I like? I like a dish which has bananas in it. Yes or no? In the same way, the number which has these digits will be Sohan's most favorite. That will be liked by Sohan the most. Now let us look at the options. Option A, 8, 7, 6, 3. 8 is not there, 7 is also not there, 3 is also not there in the red box. So option A cannot be his favorite. Now option B, 6, 5, 2, 9. 6, 5, 2, 9. Yes, all the numbers are from the red box only. So Sohan will like this option B the most. 6529. He will like it the most. Clear, children? Next question. Which of the following shows Correct name of the Sharma's house. 9521. Again, what did I say? First, let us write the places on top. Ones, tens, hundreds and thousands. Yes. Now, what will it be? 9,000. 9,000. 5 is in hundreds place. So, 5 hundreds. 2 is in tens place. So, 20. 1 is in ones place, so we'll read it as 1. 9521 will be the correct name of Sharma's house number. Now if you look at the options, it is option B, 9521. Clear, children? Moving on to our next question. The chart shows the number of eggs produced on a farm in the first 5 months of the year. Now which of the following statements is true? Now what do we have here? We have the number of eggs produced in January, February, March, April and May. And we have few statements here. 4 statements. Now from these we need to find out the statement which is true. Coming to option A. The number of eggs produced in April was less than in February. April, February. If we compare April and February, 4 and 4 the same, so we'll go with 2 next place, that is hundreds place, 2 and 9. Yes children, 2 is less than 9, so 4228 is less than 4907. Now what is this? In February it is less than April, but what are they saying? April was less than February. Is it true? No, February is less than April. So, first statement is false. Yes. Next, statement B. The number of eggs produced in May was less than in March. May and March. Let us compare. First, 5 same. So, going to the next digit, 8 and 1. Now, if we compare, 8 is greater than 1. Yes. So, May is the lesser number. The 5164 is the lesser number. So the number of eggs produced in May is less. May is less than in March. Yes, the number of eggs produced in May was less than in March. That is the same statement given here. So option B becomes our correct answer. Statement B, that is number of eggs produced in May was less than in March, becomes our correct answer, children. Next question. Using the cards given below, only once answer the following questions. Now we are given 4 digits, 9, 2, 5, 6. Now the rule is the cards, the numbers, the digits should be used only once. And with that, what should we do? First we should find out the largest 4-digit number that can be formed. Now how do we find out the largest 4-digit number? We should write the numbers in the descending order from big to small, from the highest to the least. Yes. So the first largest number is 9. Then we have 6. Then we have 5. And lastly we have 2. What will be our largest 4-digit number? 9652. That is which option? Option B. Okay. Next. If numbers are to be selected from the above list, such that the odd numbers are to be picked in ascending order, then what would be the sequence of numbers? Now what are they saying? Not above, below. For us the list is below the question, right? Yes. So from the list, what should we do? We should pick up odd numbers, it seems. Now what are odd numbers? The numbers which have 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9 in their units place are called as odd numbers. Now what are those? 17, 9, 45 and 19. These 4 are our odd numbers. Now what to do with these odd numbers? We should pick them in ascending order. That means now these 4 numbers should be arranged in ascending order. If you remember ascending order, children, what did I say? Ascending means A is the smallest alphabet. That means all the alphabets start from A. Yes, this is the least alphabet. So in ascending order, we arrange the numbers from least to the highest. Or what did I say? Here we are having S. S means small. So in ascending order, we arrange the numbers from small to big. So here also these numbers are to be arranged from least to the highest. Which is the smallest? 9. So 9 is done. Next what do we have? 17. Then next from these two what is the smallest? 19. And lastly 45. 9, 17, 19 and 45 is our order, children. Now which is the correct answer here? Option B is our correct answer. This is the sequence of the numbers. Next question. Now again the same are given. Now what should we do? Even numbers are to be picked in descending order. Now descending means what? Big to small, from highest to the least. What should we pick up? We should pick up the even numbers. Now what are even numbers? Numbers having 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8 in the ones place are called as even numbers. That are 4, 22, 12 and 34. Yes. Now what should we do? These are to be picked or arranged in descending order. Now what is the largest number of these all? 34, comma then we have 22, after that we have 12 and lastly 4. So this will be a sequence 34, 22, 12 and 4. Option C. Clear, children? Next question. This is a repeated question, right? Yes, 1 dozen means what? 1 dozen means 12, half century means 50, twice means 2 times, 1 less than 2 dozens becomes 23 and 201 is 201. What are the options? 5, 1, 2, 3 and 4. 5, 1, 2, 3 and 4. That is option A. This is a repeated question. Next, in a class in year 2011, there were total 55 students, out of which 30 are girls. Okay. Now 2 more boys joined the class from 2012. The total number of boys in the class in 2012 were dash. If we first read the question carefully, okay. Now what are they saying? In 2011 there were 55 students. This is the total, of which 30 are girls. Now if we subtract the girls, 5 and 2, this 25 becomes what? 25 will be the total number of boys. In which year? In 2011. Now what happened in 2012? 2 new boys joined. So we need to add 2. 2 new joined. So adding 5 plus 2, 7, 2. 27 is our final answer. What is this? This is the total number of boys in the class in 2012. Option C will be our correct answer. Okay, children? 27 is our correct answer. Next, again the same question. Yes, the same question, the same main question, but the question below is changed. We should find out what the total number of boys in the class in 2011. Just now we found out, right? The total was 55, of which 30 were girls. Now when we subtract, the difference was 22. Now this is 25. This is the total number of boys in the class in 2011. Option B, 25 is our correct answer. Next, again, what was the strength of the class in 2011? What does the strength means here? Strength means, does that mean our strength, our ability to lift objects? No. What does this mean is the total number of students in the class in 2012. That is called as the strength. What was that? It is given directly in the question that in 2011 there were 55 students. So what is the answer? Option D, 55. Yes. So sometimes if you are very lucky, children, answer will be given in the question itself. You need to just read the question carefully to understand it. Next, in 2013, here it was given till 2012, right? Now in 2013, 3 girls leave and 1 more boy joined the class. What will be the strength of class in 2013? First, in 2011, what happened? There were 55 students. Yes or no? Yes. In 2012, what happened? 2 new boys joined the class. So we need to add 2. 57 is the total strength in 2012. Now in 2013, 3 girls left. Left means we need to minus. 7 minus 3, 4 and 5. Yes. And 1 more boy joined. Joined means we need to add. Add 1. 4 plus 1, 5 and 5. What is the strength now? 55. So what will be the strength in class in strength of the class in 2013? 55. Option B. Okay children? See, understand it carefully. In 2011 there were 55 people. In 2012 2 joined. And then in 2013 3 left and 1 joined. So after doing all the addition and subtraction, we are left with 55. That is the total strength of the class in 2013. Next, the total number of girls in the class in the year 2013 are. Now we know that there were 30 girls in 2011. Yes, no girls joined in 2012, so no change. In 2013, what happened? See, 3 girls left. So what should we do? We should subtract. 30 minus 3 is 27. Yes. So in 2013 there were 27 girls in the class. Clear children? Next. In year 2013, 3 girls leave and 1 more boy joined the class. The difference between the number of students in class in 2011 and in 2013 is dash. See children, in 2011 there are how many students? 55. Yes or no? In 2013 how many students are there? We found out. In 2013 also there are 55 students. This is 2011 and this is 2013. Now what should we do? We should find out the difference it seems. Difference means subtraction. 55 minus 55 becomes what children? When we are subtracting a number from itself, the answer will be 0. That is option A. 0 will be a correct answer. Next. Now match the following. See children, again what I say in match the following is that match the followings are easiest to solve. Even if you know two answers, then you will be able to solve all the ones. Now if you look at option first A, half. Half means what? 1 by 2. We all know that. Yes or no? A is what? A is 3. Now if you look at the given options A, B, C and D, yes, in that 4, only option C has 3 for A. Yes, option C has 3 for A. So we can say that directly, even without solving the remaining ones, we can say that C is our correct answer. Okay, half means 1 by 2, A is 3. So only C is having 3 for A. So option C will be our correct answer. Now let us look at the other options here. Quarter means 1/4 children. Okay, remember quarter means 1/4. Now double means how much? 2. Yes, into 2, that means 2 times 1/3. When they say like this 1/3, 1 should be written and then divided by 3. 1 divided by 3 becomes 1/3. That is 5. Number 5 here. Now lastly we have 3/4. Again as I said 3 divided by 4. That is 1. So 3/4 becomes our answer. Yes. A is 3. B is 4. C is 2. D is 5 and E is 1, just as given in option C. Okay. So match the followings are the easiest to solve. The last question for today. Yes, is it the last one? Yes, this will be our last one. Julie sees a star-shaped figure on the television. She was trying to find out the total number of triangles in that figure. She counted that there are 6 triangles. Is this correct? Is she correct, children? See, what are they saying? Can you see the star on the television screen over there? Can you see it? Yes. So now what are they saying? Julie counted the number of triangles in it and she got the answer that there are 6 triangles. Now we need to find out whether it is true or not. Let us start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. How many triangles are there, children? There are 6 triangles. So is she correct? Are there 6 triangles? Yes, option A, yes, will be our correct answer. Okay, children. So that's all for today's class. So we've completed all the previous Olympiad questions from the topic numbers. Yes, I hope today's class was clear. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for receiving latest updates.